Welcome, I'm Rajendra Salokhe. Maróczy bind is the position which occurs mostly in Sicilian defense, thereafter in Nimzo Indian defense, and some rarely in some other defenses. So in my Maróczy bind, mostly you bind the d5 pawn with other two pawns. It was first played by Hungarian player Maróczy. So when he played this move, the people exclaimed, "Oh, what has he played? Now he's going to lose." But Maróczy won the game, and later on the move became popular as Maróczy bind. So let's see what Maróczy bind is in Sicilian defense and in Nimzo Indian, and one game played in Maróczy bind. The Sicilian defense moves are c4, 1 minute, c5, knight f3, knight c6, d4, c cross d4, knight cross d4, g6. This is accelerated fianchetto, and c4. White moves the pawn to c4, and this is Maróczy bind. The square d5 is attacked, protected, defended by these two pawns. So it's called, this is binded. This is called binded square. So Maróczy bind. Let's see another example. e4, c5, knight f3, a6. a6 is okay variation in Sicilian. In Nasdorf, normally this move takes place, a6, protecting the b5 square, c4, knight c6, d4, c cross d4, knight cross d4. Actually, this Maróczy bind had already taken place here. d5 square protected by two pawns, and the knight, normally in Sicilian the knight comes in between. We'll see an example in Nimzo Indian also. So Nimzo Indian defense, this happens like this: d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight c3, bishop b4, queen c2, c5, d cross c5, b cross c5, and e4. So this is Maróczy bind. d5 square is binded by this pawns on c4 and e4. So let's see a game played in Maróczy bind. I'll show only one game. Lot of games are there available with me. e4, c5, Sicilian, knight f3, a6 is okay variation, plus c4, Maróczy bind, knight c6, d4, c cross d4, and now knight now sitting in between the two pawns, knight f6, knight c3, d6, bishop to e2, g6. Fianchetto version is there. Yes, prepared for the fianchetto. bishop e3, bishop g7. Now the two bishops are occupying these two diagonals. Castle, castle, queen to d2. And now it becomes difficult for black to bring anything to d5, like knight to d5 is not possible, otherwise this pawn to d5 also is not possible. Knight cross d4, bishop cross d4, bishop e6, f4, and two moves are there actually. Queen to a5 or rook to c8. Which move do we find better? So rook to c8 was actually better, occupying the open file here. C file is open for black, but this fellow played queen to a5. Actually there is no use pinning this knight, idea of pinning this knight or something. So queen e3 removes the queen from there. It brings another rook to the open file c. b3. Again two moves were there, pawn to b5 or knight to e8. So which one you think is better? He played b5, but b5 is not considered a better move. Knight to e8 was a better move. Then he can move the knight out and threaten this bishop directly. This bishop, both the bishops are staying on good diagonals. e5, d cross e5, f cross e5, knight d7. Now it's taken to d7, c cross b5, a cross b5, knight cross b5, rook c2, bishop d3, rook cross a2. Let's put three forces on this a file, but yet white has won finally. So rook cross a2, he removes one of the forces. Queen cross a2, knight to c7 and threatening the rook. Rook goes to f8. So only one force is left now. Yeah. Because his king has also no place to live, move. Bishop b5, threatening this knight. Now two moves are there, either to capture this pawn or move the bishop to f5. So actually capturing the pawn was better, because then the queen is directly threatened. Either he exchanges the queen or you get an advantage supporting the bishop. But he moved the bishop. It's considered as wrong move. You'll see in a short time. Knight to d5, bishop e6, knight cross e7 check, king to h8, bishop cross d7, bishop cross d7, e6. Again two moves are there, either capture this pawn. That is easy, because he thinks it can be easily captured, and again this threatens this. And another thing was to move the pawn to f6, so that this diagonal is blocked for the bishop. and pawn will have two supports, support of the bishop and support of the rook also. But he made a mistake. He played bishop cross e6, and now mate is unavoidable. Let's see how the mate has taken place. Knight cross g6 check, f cross g6, rook cross f8 check, push the bishop in between, because you cannot capture the rook by this bishop. Rook cross g8 check, king cross g8, queen to e8 check, bishop f8, and queen to e6 and checkmate. So you would have blocked the path of this bishop by pushing the pawn here, that move I told you, f6, then it would have been better. So this is what Marcosi bind is, and thank you very much for watching. Keep watching and please subscribe if you are not subscribed.